how we overcome. And that's why when God does things for us, we should just sit there like God's dead.
Amen.
He's a way maker.
Yes, he is.
I admire my handsome grandson getting up and giving his testimony how God gave him a raise.
Amen.
God's a keeper.
Yes, he is.
A few months back, he gave another testimony. He went to sleep and he almost lost his job. Some other thing. But how many of y'all know that when you pay your tithes and do right, God said that he will rebuke. So you can't have one hand with Lord and another hand with the devil.
That's right.
Can't have it both ways. Say, I'm not looking back.
I'm not looking back.
If you're looking back, you're not fit for the kingdom.
You're not fit for the kingdom.
Now, if you look in your Bible, that's in red writing.
Yes,
Yes.
Jesus.
Are you fit for the kingdom?
Yes. Thank you, God.
If one thing I do know, when you know you're ready, rapture ready, can't nobody tell you you're not.
Amen.
Amen.
You looking at me, I'm looking at you. And you'll be surprised the one that will make it and one that won't make it.
Amen.
Yes.
See, you can't judge a book until you open it.
Amen.
You got to open the book.
Yes.
But I'm going back to the story of how God delivered Lot and his family. And God gave some specific instruction. Just like He's giving us instructions right now.
Amen.
You cannot have it both ways. If you want God to be in your life, then you got to act like God is part of your life.
Amen. The head of my life.
You got to be like Lot. You got to be like Abraham. You got to be like the Hebrew boys. You got to be like I heard some of y'all testify up in here just a few moments ago. God is a God that will love you despite of what you've done, but when you give your life to Christ and make up in your mind that I had enough of this world, and when you stir up that spirit of the Holy Ghost, and I'm telling you, when that word come forth and he began to strike a nerve in your life, then you ready and to give up and say, Lord, here I am. Help me say, Lord, here I am.
Lord, here I am.
Here I am, Lord. I'm tired of this old world. I'm tired of living the way I've been living. And there'll come a time when I can relate to what Paul was saying. There's going to come a time when you stand up to preach the word. Paul said you got to be instant. In season and out of season. When you walk into a dead house, you still got to preach the word.
Amen.
And one thing I learned about the anointing, when the anointing is on one of us, it can stir up all of us. I'm telling you, all of us can catch on fire. But the thing about it is, catching on fire, you got to be where the fire is. Come on, give God some glory. So, I'm like Paul, I fought a good fight. And I want to encourage you, elders and ministers and evangelists and so on and so on. We're about to go into a 3-night revivals. And I want you to know, you might not get no amen, but you got to preach the truth.
Amen.
I want you to know, you might not get the support that you want, but don't let that discourage you. Because then God called you. Come on. God gonna anoint. I said, God gonna anoint you. He gonna preach through you. It's not you standing up. It's not even me that's standing up now. It's the Christ that's in me to preach the word in season and out of season. Because sometimes when you come to church, I'm telling you, this half of the church is dead.
Come on.
And half of it is alive. And so you got to help the other to catch on fire. And then when you go to preaching about their sin, I'm telling you then they get even better than what they already are. But you got to stand on God's word. You got to preach it in season and out of season. You got to preach it when they want to hear it and when they don't want to hear it. Do I have any witnesses? Look at your neighbor. I'm not going back. I'm not turning back. But my mind is made up. I'm going to stay with the Lord. Through my ups and downs, I'm going to stay with the Lord. Do I have any witnesses? Come on, do I have any witnesses? It is all right. Come on, give my hand away. Lord, oh Lord, I'm going to run this race. I realize many have ran well, but this question was asked, who hindered you to stop running this race? My mind is made up, just like Lot was made up. I'm not turning back, but I'm going to run for the Lord. God is preparing us. He's warning us, like he did Solomon and Gomorrah. What you talking about, Pastor? Well, let me say, they was a wicked city. They was a whoremongering city. They was a sinful city. All kind of people was there. They was a wicked city. They didn't love God. Do I have any witnesses? And that same God, I said that same God is warning you now today. There's another Sodom. There's another Gomorrah right here and now. And he's telling us to learn the story. I dealt with Sodom. I dealt with Gomorrah. And I'm the same God. I'm going to deal with you. Do I have any witnesses? Hey! Hey! Oh God! I don't want to be like Solomon. I want to tell you a story. How Solomon and Gomorrah, they were so wicked until God sent two angels to give them a warning. Do I have any witnesses? And when they came to the city, and Lot saw them, and he welcomed them to their house, and they said, oh no, Lot, we're going to be just fine. We're going to stay out here, out in the open. But Lot, he insisted, come and stay with me. But do y'all not know, when you are anointed by God, can't nothing happen to you. He'll preserve you. He'll preserve you from all evil. Do I have any witnesses? And here's the story. So the city got a wind of it. The young and the old. It was a young hypocrite. It was old demons and some young demons. Some, oh my God, it was so wicked until they got wind. It says, Lot, I heard you got two men in your house, but they did not know they was angels. It's a bad thing. You can be so wicked until you don't know God's people. Do I have any witnesses? It's so Lot, he came on the outside. This is what they said. Him say the young and the old. They said to him, Brother Lot, we want to get to know them. Y'all know what I'm saying? We want to have sex with them. You know, men with men, that's an abomination. Gay folks, that thing that happened today, they got a bunch of gays. Oh yes, if you used to be a gay, you need to give God some thanks. He'll deliver you. He will save you. Here's what Brother Lot said this. They're not coming out. So he went on the outside and he closed the door. And when he closed the door, they began to come all around and circle his house. He said, we want to know them. And with this what happened, the two angels, they got locked by the arm and they pulled them back in. Ain't God a good God? He'll protect you from the evildoers. You know that they want to take you out, but the devil can't take you out. When God got a call on your life, you are having the witnesses. And so this what happened. Locked. He said, I got two virgins, two daughters, have not even been touched. So you can have your way with them, but let these alone. And that wasn't good enough. They won't speak with the men, speak with the angels. But this what happened. The two angels, after they pulled Lot in, they blinded. They blinded everybody. And when they blinded them, God began to speak. And he began to speak to the angels. And the angel began to speak to Lot to hurry. I'm tired of this wicked city. I'm angry. I'm angry with the wicked every day. And so I love how this happened. As he told him to hurry, he said, do you have any other relatives? Get them. Tell them to run. Run for their life. God is talking to you today. And he's talking to me too. Don't look back where you've been. Don't look back where he brought you from. But run. Keep your eyes on the prize. Run. Don't look back. Run for your life. He's coming. He's coming. Like a thief in the night. You don't know when. But this I do know. He's going to come like a twinkling of an eye. Oh, yes. You won't have time to repent. You won't have time to say, I'm sorry. Now is the time.
Now is the time.
But Lot, he ended this. And this is what he said. He said, after you take all your relatives, take all your friends. He said, don't look back. You know why he didn't want them to look back? Because that city was wicked.
Yes.
He destroyed them with fire.